Hi everybody, my name is Karol Wight and I work at the Corning Museum of Glass. 9 years ago when I started working there, I had the opportunity to write a book for kids about the paperweights in our collection, and the book is called Paperweight Pals. What, you may ask, is a paperweight? Well, actually it's an item that's designed to hold the paper down on your desk. They were created more than 100 years ago when people wrote letters a lot. We tend not to write letters very much these days on paper. Instead, we send emails or texts. But I have some paperweights here from my collection that I thought I'd share with you today. One is round, like a very traditional paperweight, but some of the other ones that I have actually look like rocks. I even have one that looks like a pear, a piece of fruit, and one that has sand on the inside to create a beautiful landscape for people to look at. And now it is my pleasure to share with you Paperweight Pals. So please listen in. The little red bird who sits in a tree says, "Won't that snow stop falling on me?" Have you ever had snow fall on you? What does it feel like? Does it feel soft? Does it feel wet? Have you ever tried to catch a snowflake on your tongue? To travel to the moon, you must be very brave. An astronaut who's landed there gives a friendly wave. Can you wave back at the astronaut on the moon? Three orange starfish cling to the ground. With their 5 long legs, they move around. Have you ever seen a starfish crawling over the rocks in the ocean or at an aquarium? How many arms and legs do you have? How do you crawl around on the ground? Can you crawl around like a starfish? A little brown fish with bright red spots is happy as it swims over colored rocks. Do you like to swim? Do you like to swim like a fish when you're swimming in a pool or a pond or the ocean? What does it feel like to hold your legs together and flap them around like you're a fish with a fin? Bright green salamander sits on the sand. He is all curled up so he'll fit in your hand. Have you ever held a salamander or a lizard in your hand? They are so tiny but so beautiful. Salamanders especially come in many, many bright colors, just like the one in our paperweight. How many spots can you see on this salamander's body? 8-armed octopus lives beneath the waves. It hides in jars and sometimes in caves. Did you know that octopuses are really shy, which is one of the reasons they like to hide when something is scaring them? Can you count all the legs on this octopus? How many can you really see? What else do you see in this scene? I see another sea creature floating by above the octopus. What is it? A slithering snake with a dark black head has brightly colored stripes of yellow and red. How many stripes does this snake have? Can you think of other things that have stripes? What's your favorite snake? 4 green turtles crawl to the sea. When they dive in the waves, they're as happy as can be. Sea turtles are one of my favorite creatures on the earth, and it is so wondrous when every year they hatch from their eggs and crawl down the sand into the ocean and then spend the rest of their lives swimming around. How many turtles do you see on this page? Can you count them? 3 white swans are floating in a pool. The calm blue water feels nice and cool. Do you like to swim? Do you swim in a pool? Do you swim in a pond? Do you swim in the ocean? This paperweight reminds me of a summer day when you can feel the cool water touching your hot skin. I'm sure these swans are pretty happy. How many are there? Can you count them again? This flower smells good, says the busy little bee. The nectar I gather makes honey for me. Have you ever seen a bee crawling around flowers gathering nectar to take back to the beehive? How many stripes do you see on this bee's body? And how many flowers is he going to visit while he's gathering nectar? I hope you've enjoyed reading Paperweight Pals with me because it's been a lot of fun for me to share this book with you. I hope you'll have a chance to come to our museum, the Corning Museum of Glass, and visit to see all of the paperweights that we have in our collection. If you can't come there anytime soon, you can always visit our collection on our website at cmog.org. I hope to see you at the museum soon, and thank you very much for listening in. Take care, everybody.